Welcome back to the second episode of The Forever World. I just want to start this episode off with the fact that I did a bit of work when it came to landscaping. I was really bored and I really wanted to make the area look nicer. So I added a path and I added a tree. And that tree took me forever. But I think it turned out great for how limited my options were. In this episode, we'll be working on a new building, a dock house. I also want to apologize for the recording being quite old, as we'll be getting what I'm working on for the month of December, probably in either January or February, depending on how I cut the rest of the footage. But that's all I have for now, so let's get into my Forever World. I'm so upset myself. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I was explaining my whole plan. My plan. My beautiful plan. But no, thank you for letting me know. I forgot to unmute it when I was done with the countdown for starting the stream. For context, I started the stream with no audio. Well, stream audio specifically, as I tend to turn my mic off during the starting soon. So we started with no audio. But since it's fixed now, I am kind of embarrassed. So yeah, let's get back into it. I like how he went through the whole monologue of going to my testing world, showing off my nice tree over here, and for no purpose. It's fine. It's fine. I'm definitely not embarrassed about it. But yeah, today's basically just gonna be using mainly spruce to make a big dock area over here with a dock right here, going all the way out to somewhere, and then a dock building. Yeah, also, I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of this spread, unfortunately. Because I do like I like the coarse dirt, but I'm kind of wasting all my normal dirt on this. Maybe I need to kind of transition it from coarse dirt to transition it from coarse dirt to normal dirt, maybe. I think that's probably my plan. Because right now, my current plan for this is to be making a series of towns and stuff. Where this town is going to be this first part of the town is going to be my little slum / rundown part of the town that has some really, kind of nice things. For example, the tree's nice, but it's supposed to be more rundown. As you go up the hill a little bit, you get to the more residential, upper parts of town. Then it eventually leads into the shopping part of the town. And obviously, once it becomes more Christmassy season, I might do a little Christmas village or something. Sorry, I'm cutting in again. For her, it's kind of chilly in here. But it's pretty cozy over at my stream, twitch.tv/fairlynavi_, where you can get a little bit of a sneak peek at future projects that we're working on. For example, that Christmas village I just mentioned. We are sort of working on that right now. But yeah, let's get back to the video. Things like that. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. Because this game has infinite potential for me. Yeah, okay. That's all the podzol from around my base. I mean, obviously I have up here, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. So now we have the point of the stream. The actual build I want to do out here. So, okay. Obviously I should do more terraforming around here. Maybe I should... I'm definitely going to have another building over here. And maybe one more over here. But... I should probably start planning out this dock area. So right now I'm just flying by the seat of my pants as well. I don't really like planning out my actual random builds like this. Yeah, right now I'm imagining right here is some sort of big base, some sort of big house area with a how a lot of docks have a dock house right there. With the dock leading out to here with a ship or something there. But the ship is going to be for a different day. I am not planning on doing all of that in one sitting. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to have a water wheel right here. I think, you know, we're gonna expand this out by one. Yeah, I like that. I like that angle better. Unfortunately, I decided to change the last pillar location. I need to get my water bottle. It's not in that one. Yeah, house still needs work though, honestly. I've been neglecting my interior decorating. I've been neglecting it, fortunately. It's a neglected child. I'm also not the best at interior decorating, unfortunately. I just kind of go until something works for me, and sometimes that's not anything. I am trying to... That is another, like, talking point that that's another, like, style that I want to get built at... Brain. That's another thing that I want to get better at, though. Like, honestly, anything here, like, is more like testing. Like, I think I could do really well at interior stuff. I just need to get, you know, more tips and tricks on it. Get more of a rundown. Also, I am not finishing that. But yeah, building a Minecraft is like art. You have to do really well in order to... Oh my gosh, dying again. You have to do really well. You have to, like, basically get all the small details correct before you move on to, like, you do the broad stroke, then you get all the smaller stroke in, like, all the detailing work. Like, that's my take of Minecraft building, which, unfortunately, can lead to me struggling a lot with, like, certain aspects of the game. Like, for example, if I try to PvP, I am awful at it. Like, I think I am the worst PvPer in my friend group. Because you have to play completely differently. Compared to, like, normal Minecraft. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty big dock. It's gonna stretch on for quite a while further, but I'm not going to mess with, like, the full dock area yet, unfortunately. Classically, support beams are important. Because if it feels unsupported, then you kind of struggle with, like, making people believe that that wasn't there in the first place. The storytelling's wrong. Like, that's what I want. I want to make a story with my build. Like, this used to be a prospering, port town. However, due to mismanagement or due to new things happening in the world, it's become a ghost town of sort. Like, it's not, like, well-kept or anything. It's, like... It's turned into a state of disrepair. That's how I would describe this town so far. At least in my storytelling view. Hey, those are pillagers. I didn't agree for you guys to be here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to take care of these guys. Okay, running away now. Let me heal. I need to heal. I need to heal. Go away! Oh no, it's all turned to grass! I didn't consent to grass! Building is rough when you don't have a completely clear idea of what you want to build. I'm falling victim to that right now. Because I have ideas upon ideas of what I could build. However, I don't have the actual basis for my ideas. Right here would be the counter. This is where the ticket officer would do all their work. Color me impressed at my own negligence. Own incompetence, actually. Okay, so if we Hit that now. Nice. So now it's... You hit the button and it ding. That redstone's very visible. There we go. Yeah, this is a kind of like overlook area for like the dock worker. Or like the dock housekeeper, whatever his name is. Or his name would be. I think I do have the data pack that allows me to make custom armor stands. I just don't really have the player heads for it. I'm really claustrophobic in here. Yeah, just make this room as a little bit cluttered at the back. Also, just so he's not stepping on mud when he goes inside. You know, dock worker doesn't want to step in mud every time they decide to go inside. Bad practice. That way it leads into it a little bit better. As if it's more like a roof. Then be in the middle, do that. I do need a different wood block, unfortunately. I don't want to make all this out spruce. Because I think the roof would look so much better if it wasn't spruce. Yeah, so far, I really like this build. I think it resembles a good style. So I hate half-finished projects. I do want to go explore for more wood type. I was so wrong about the slime. What? I thought slimes couldn't spawn unless it was a new moon. Like, everyone focuses on the late game so much. But I'm thinking about it, and I think early game is the most difficult in this, like, difficult way to travel in this game. Because boats are really slow in the water. I mean, they're faster than, like, swimming. And they use up way less food. But at the same time, they also just take forever to get you where you want to go. Like, don't mind me just, like, casually wanting this area as, like, as another base later on. But yeah, so basically, this world is going to be an off and on again playthrough with a focus on aesthetic building. Because if I really don't like what my base is, I'll just move my base. Like, if I get tired of my base, I can go work on a different project or something. Like, that's the goal. That's what I'm striving to do. And so, that was that first stream. Now, into this next one, where we actually start work on the dock house. But yeah, I spent a couple, like, hours while I was in between meetings today, basically gathering materials for my build. So hopefully, today I can finish this. Because I really need to do that. Like, there are people who grind their butts off to make something really pretty. And then there's other people who, cheats in a survival world. Do not be like those cheaters. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, plan is just to finish the stock house today. And then from there, we can basically do whatever. Excuse me? There's so many. Zombies. Bad zombies. Okay, and I keep forgetting about the interior. I also need to do the wheel around the back. Let's do that, actually. Different. This whole place is different compared to the rest of everything that I've done. And then we need to kind of cordon it off. If we're going to start working on interiors today, I don't think I am, though. I think I am fine with just the exterior being done. Maybe dark oak as the rim, like strips dark oak. And then I put campfires below that in the water. Because, yeah, I like that idea in general, I think. I think as a general concept, that's a very good idea. Now, is the premise correct? I think it is. Okay, but first and foremost, we should probably go all the way around here. But yeah, it's like the original shop, like the original thing wasn't this big. It only became this big after it started floating. So I just used up a whole stack of spruce wood. I regret everything. And then underneath, I do need to go underneath and fix that. Boop and boop, boop. Oh. Boop and boop. I don't want to drown. That wouldn't be content. That'd be dying. Also, I haven't died yet either. And I don't want to start now. Like, dang, those trees are growing really quick. Because, like, I plant them, like, 1 second, and then next I look over and they're fully grown again. This is torch spam. I hate torch spam. It is the worst strategy for lighting, but since I'm so early game, I don't mind too much. That should be everything, hopefully. Because, yeah, we saw the bell here. We saw the lighting around. We have the whole base, like... Yeah, this whole area done. Well, we don't have the inside done. That's gonna be a challenge. But... Hopefully... The only thing we need to do is the interiors. Because I completely forgot about this interior in here. I haven't touched it. I also wouldn't mind doing... like, expanding the pier further down. But that's something that I don't want to do right now. Unfortunately. I also need to terraform this whole area back into coarse dirt, which I don't have the resources for. I ought to go out and mine more coarse dirt or something. Also wouldn't mind terraforming this. Like, river back over here. That way I can actually make the bridge that leads into the next area. I don't want to focus on the next area yet. Over here, where these two trees are. I need a storage building. Like, badly. What I'm thinking, which I can just kind of lay out, is some sort of storage, like warehouse. utilize my space. Also, it's a good way to fill space as well. But I want to be a bit more unique with it than just like a random cube. Or like rectangle with a little cube off the side. I want to make it more circular and actually make sense. So I'm going to kind of resemble what I did over there. Except I'm going to make it more circular. So we're going to kind of lay it out like this. I know I should remove the trees first. But it's fine. And then I need to tear down some of this. I'll need to tear down some things or shift this forward a little bit. But this is like the general shape that I'm going for. Where I just noticed the shape. Maybe, maybe not that shape. Yeah, I think one building there, one building here. Maybe that's my storage building right here or something. And this will be, I think, some sort of EXP farm. Because so I haven't found any savannas or anything. I don't know what I want to do for an EXP farm yet for that. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. And I think I'm going to log off on the balcony over here. It seems like a good place to overview everything. And have a great rest of your night. Thank you for watching. Bye.